Recently, I've been struggling with a lot of pressure going out from my school. I just got into the last 4 semesters in which the grades really pick up from your average high school. These years, the next 2 years, will basically determine if I get the grades that I want, like the good grades, the ones, the twos in the German education system. With all of that, it's pretty damn crazy if you have these million with school. It's pretty damn crazy if there's millions of exams coming towards you, in which you all need to perform in. And things you don't actually care about but still have to give up your time in. Even though you'd much rather learn some instrument, much rather go to the gym. But that might just fall out because you get back from school at 1720. Like the education system is pretty damn bad for your individuality. Which means that you will have to sacrifice a lot of your growth in your hobbies in which you want to grow in, right? Just to get some better grades, just to not be so anxious. I've been sitting with the school principal about a month ago. We tried to, like, my school's very democratic in some way. They will talk to students, to other teachers, and try to work some lessons out to be more student focused on their individuality. Meaning, this principal told Chad, sat there, and listed off all the things that are wrong with school. Schools know this. Like he listed off, for example, which really hit me, is that in magazines, that we, that's the newspaper basically, there will be an article when the exams, the final exams come to your door. There will be an article saying, oh, here's the suicide hotline for those who are under pressure of final exams. Give them a call. Like, the system knows that there's fucking students killing themselves over final exams because they can't bear the pressure. They know that 40 hours of school is probably a bit much for us as teenagers. And like then there's some people as my principal, which I fucking love, that he will actually call out, yeah, school's pretty damn fucked. Having the humility to say that as leader of a school, which he will stand for, oh, make a good life for it, whatever. He did not care. And I don't know who needs to hear this. Probably you will need to hear this. Like a lot. I'm trying to remind you that the grades are not actually you. There will be so much identification if you live in school basically from 6 till 17. You will live in school. And all of this time you're trying to get the grades up. Like being in school in the education system, especially here in Germany, it's like raise your hands, write the exams. Okay, this will be your final grade. And if you don't participate because you're shy, introverted, or whatever, well, you're basically out. Like you won't get the grades that you will want. In exams, you will fuck up sometimes too, right? You have some bad form in the gym on some days. Of course, you will have those in exams as well. Like, what's the chance? We have 10% of bad days in a month. That's 3 days. Maybe there's an exam falling onto that day and you're just shit, you can't concentrate for whatever reason. You're writing down something that you didn't even really think through because, well, there's no time and there's a lot of pressure or whatever. Detach from school, please. This really helped me. When I was like a week ago, I was pretty damn anxious about all the grades I had in school. Like we have French class, and because we get a year higher and don't have the qualified teachers to teach us French anymore in our school, we have to switch into another school after our time there. I did not understand anything the teacher talked about because there was this giant gap in the teacher qualification. This one talked in our mother language, not even in French, for most of the time. I had the max points right there. The bar raised itself up to here. And I don't even understand half of the things the teacher is talking about. I dropped 50% off my grade. This was a huge ego damage to me. Can you imagine? Can you imagine just having this one switch from your school and then getting into this giant endeavor in which you are suddenly not good enough anymore, even though you were so perfect before, one of the best? No, you're not anymore because, well, it changes so fast. And now, because you had the pride in your lessons, in your grades that you had before, this will weigh down upon you. I have a girl sitting next to me in my class. She's so damn unsatisfied with her grades, just as I am. And it's not a thing of, oh, you're working too little. We both have fucking lives. We both have hobbies, right? And we don't want to sacrifice our own life. We're not that far to just go all out to make school or job or unpaid job with overtime. There's so much with so much stress even at home. So bro, no, it's absolutely not your fault if you're falling behind. If you're trying to be on self-improvement, like that shit will be hard if you have so many hours. You will be productive for 10 hours a day. You probably have time for the gym at max. Maybe you read something when you go to bed. Maybe you sneak in a little meditation on the toilet. But there will be so much stress, even then, that, well, you will see, if you get into that time, you will see a lot of students doing damn bad, which will get worse and worse. And then eventually, maybe in the final exam phase, take their lives. And if that time comes, and you will have to struggle with that, please fucking think it through. You are not your grades. You have so much going for yourself. You lived the past 17 years and learned every day. You're a good learner. You're doing great. You're watching videos like these to maybe take some stress off, but also to get new perspectives and broaden your horizon, your wisdom. So for that reason, I think we need to stick together as students, especially in this hard time right now, or when things are getting more stressful. Even though there's so much more stress in university or whatever, I know this. It's easy for the people that have already been here and got through. But for those who are in there right now and have to navigate their lives through this shit that we have, it's not easy. And my honest advice to you is that if you're having trouble with homework or your personal hobbies, like combining them after school, go for your personal life and be consistent in there. Like the homework doesn't matter as much as the progress you will make. Imagine you do homework for 8 weeks every day instead of the gym. That's a lot of workouts, right? That you would just miss if you try to focus on homework. Sure, like you have to get some sacrifice. It's so fucking stupid that we need to get the grades, but also try to get our fitness intact. Hey, go for your personal life, even then, and try to balance it out as much. Try to understand in school. It's like, try to understand, yeah, but the grades are not as valuable as you might think. If you're watching videos like these, you've accumulated a lot of knowledge just over this about life, about maybe relationships, about the gym. And if you've done that, you're valuable. Like you can help other people, the future which you will have. You might not even need the final exam grade for, you might not even need a qualification because you could just be a YouTuber as well and try to help people and help people in the world to take some weight off their shoulders. Like, I could be the Spartan guy saying, yeah, you gotta get through and you need to have all of this aligned. But bro, it just does not work. You won't get out healthy if you combine all of this, unless you're a fucking super sergeant growing up in some Russian cellar in which you get steroids pumped into your muscles at the age of 2, being some nuclear little mega minds. This won't happen. You're here right now, so make the best out of it. Try to focus on your life. So don't go onto these metrics and try to devalue yourself on that. You should not. I hope this message just helped you. I feel it's a pretty damn important message. If you're interested in self improvement, check out my channel and subscribe to it. In the description, there's also a link for a call for us to which we can talk about some of your problems and how to fix them. Some self improvement call, yeah. It's free, no costs, no hooks attached. With that being said, get up and get to work.